What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How we doing? How we doing, y'all, in the chat? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? You already know what it is. You know what it is. We're about to get into some things on this Love and Hip Hop. Just waiting on some people to get into the room. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what's up. Let me know where you from in the chat, first of all. Let me know where you are from in the good chat, y'all. Let me know, okay? Let me know. I put right here what we talking about. I got my drink ready. We got a little drinking game alert for y'all in this episode right here. So go ahead and get your tea, get your drinks, whatever you got to do. Let me know where you from in the comment section before we get into some things. We're talking about love and hip hop today. We got a lot to cover. Let me know, and also let me know if you tuned into last night's episode of Love and Hip Hop. What's up, Octavius Smith? Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Tracy Briscoe says, can we talk about Karlie's lips? Lord have mercy. I could be talking about that all day. Am I wearing these Detroit colors? Ow! Okay. All right. We're about to go ahead and get into some things. We're going to be discussing Love and Hip Hop Season 9, Episode 3. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, dear. All right. And just so you guys know, we are going to be playing a little bit of a drinking game. Okay. So this is the game right here. All right. So every time, and we're going to be doing this henceforth and forevermore. Every time you see Malaysia Pargo in a scene in Love and Hip Hop, I want you to take a drink. And we're going to do this every week and count how many times we've seen Karlie Red in this show. Okay? Because every time there was a party, Malaysia was there. And every episode, it's about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parties in every episode. And at those parties, Malaysia Pargo is there. So my question is this. Listen, I don't mean to shake the table on this situation, but why don't Malaysia just go on over to Love and Hip Hop? We all know she live in Atlanta. She don't live in LA where Basketball Wives is filmed. At the end of the day, Malaysia, if you're going to keep popping up on Love and Hip Hop, hopefully you're getting a check, okay? And I know that's Brandy's bestie, and so it makes a lot of sense, okay? I know that. I know. This is just my way of getting more Malaysia, okay? To be quite honest with you, we don't even know when Basketball Wives is going to be able to come back on the air because they had to stop filming. So given that she lives in the ATL, okay, given that Malaysia lives in the ATL, might as well just join the cast, okay? Might as well just join the cast. Listen, she could have a marquee on the in the front credits. You know what I'm saying? So what I want you to do from henceforth and forevermore is every time you see her in this on this show, I want you to take a sip of whatever you're drinking. Now, that's our first thing that we got to discuss. Now, I want to go back, and the reason I brought up this whole situation with Malaysia was because we got to go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty of the episode, okay? So the first thing that I want to know is what you guys think about this situation. Did Sierra set Karlie up? Because we begin the episode with Sierra and Karlie fighting. And then we all of a sudden see the assistant jump on into the situation, okay? So we see the assistant come on up in there, and she is basically, jumping in, pounding Karlie against the head, okay? She is pounding Karlie against the head. And, I just want to know, do you guys think that that was planned all along? Because Karlie Red lets us know that that situation was planned. And I just want to go ahead and take you guys back to the scene right there And I was a little bit surprised to see Ciara yank off that wig right there. What did y'all think about that whole situation? I just kind of want to get an idea of what you guys are thinking, because in my mind, I guess what the reason I'm asking this question is because at the end of the day, I don't understand why. Thank you, Jada. I don't understand why it is that Ciara would want to put herself in danger to potentially face another case by mushing Cardi in the face just because she didn't show up to the courthouse the day she was going to the courthouse. Do y'all feel me what I'm saying? I guess to me, it just wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't understand it. So I didn't really quite get why we was getting all that from Ciara at that point in time. So my question to you guys is, was this a setup? What do you guys think? You know what I'm saying? Brianna Gold says that she was on edge. You know what? I can really say Ciara definitely has been on edge for these past couple of seasons. But at the end of the day, I guess because the way that the assistant and everything, they all kind of jumped in, I was just wondering, like, I can sort of see why Karlie would think that this whole situation was a setup. It was a scheme that Todd set up, okay? As Aunt Bertha or Aunt Nora would say, it was a scheme, okay? Was it? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. That's all I want to know, okay? That's all I want to know. All right, so here's the thing. Ciara says she didn't know the assistant was fighting her, and at the end of the day, she loves her. Now, we get Ciara talking to to Bambi about the situation, and then we get Karlie talking to Rashida about the situation. So Ciara says that she didn't know the assistant was fighting her, and at the end of the day, she loves Karlie. Ciara says she doesn't need the extra pressure of the charges. You don't need the extra pressure of another set of charges. You should have been thinking about that the moment you reached your hand over and started to mush Karlie upon the face. Just like that, okay? In my mind, I was thinking to myself, now you're worried about these charges? Now you're worried about the fact that you could potentially go to jail for not one charge, but two, okay? At the end of the day, I feel like, you're not really thinking too clearly right now, Ciara. You're not thinking too clearly right now about that at all. But let me give you guys the flip side to that. Given that Ciara knew she was innocent, because let's go ahead and spoiler alert for anybody that didn't see the episode, we already know that Ciara was exonerated because there was footage from the funeral that showed that she was never the person who was trying to antagonize Shooter's ex-girlfriend / baby mama. And so at the end of the day, she knew that she wasn't going to go to jail for that if they found that footage. So she really, really didn't need Karlie. So I guess my question to you now is, looking at this situation further, do you guys think that Karlie was added into this whole situation to further a storyline? This is just me asking a question. And maybe it's the drink. I don't know, but I'm trying to look at this with a clear eye. You know what I'm saying? But I might be looking at with a cloudy eye. I don't know. Y'all let me know down in the comments, okay? It's been a long day, y'all. It's been a long day. So, but we're going to make it through. We are going to make it through. Big hugs from Texas. Thank you very much. Okay. So now we got Karlie thinking that she believes it's a scheme that Todd set up. Okay. And she is tired of the people bullying her. So we all know that Ciara meets up with the lawyer. The footage is shown. She's exonerated. She ain't do nothing. So she don't have to go to jail. Okay, good for her. But I'm going to suggest at this point in time that she refrain from attacking any more cast members and follow the advice of her lawyer and just go ahead and try to keep yourself out of trouble. But if she really trying to keep herself out of trouble, then she might want to just get off this show. Bottom line, you can't be on this show and not expect to have some type of fight or some type of situation happen where you are being bamboozled by production or whomever else on the cast so that you are put in some type of precarious situation where you are going to have to fight for your life, okay? That is the premise of the show. We all know what it is. And at the end of the day, Ciara, if you want to stay out of trouble with the law, my suggestion to you is that you leave this show, focus on your microblading business, focus on your salons, focus on traveling the country, touring and showing these people how to do the microblading and the adding the extra hair on top of the head and everything like that. Focus on that. Don't even worry about this show, because at the end of the day, if you was already a self-made millionaire, what is this show really adding for you except extra stress? Okay, that's all. That's just what I want to know. Now, let's move right on along. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up this whole storyline with Ciara and Karlie, because we got bigger fish to fry. Okay, I got bigger fish to fry. So they meet up at the church. Basically, Ciara feels apologetic because now she has been exonerated, and she realizes what a fool she was for even daring to put her paws on Karlie Red's face. Now she is sorry because she done left church, but Karlie don't have no remorse, and her best friend name is Karma, and she feels like Karma is about to eat Ciara alive. Okay, so now they both standing there crying because they really want to be with each other in terms of having a good friendship and everything like that. But in my mind, I'm like, I don't know whose side am I on in this situation. Clearly, for me, I feel like Ciara was in the wrong. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it like that. I feel like Ciara was in the wrong in this situation. I feel like she took things way too far. Whether or not she was on edge, this court situation was indeed a real thing. So she might have really, really been on edge. But I do feel like Karlie is right. Karlie and her lips are in the right in this situation. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. You guys can call it as well if you want to. But we're going to go ahead and close the case on this subject and move right on along. Mama Ellis, I agree with you. Right now, they're both looking dumb. Okay, so let's move right on along to this to the next thing that we got to talk about. We're going to talk about Scrappy's surprise party. And what do you know? I got to take another drink because Malaysia is in the house. Okay, Malaysia is in the house. So my thing about this whole situation is, I get it. This is a reality TV show. We're supposed to act like we don't know that it's going to be a surprise party. But for me, if you have ever been to Atlanta and if you have ever been to the Cirque, if it's the same Cirque that I'm thinking about, Cirque is the place where they actually had Scrappy's party. So if Scrappy was actually wanting to pretend to be a surprise, this was a real lame surprise, because at the end of the day, if you go to Cirque and you go to that parking lot, you can see every car that's up in that parking lot. So it's going to be something going on inside. And for me, typically when you see, listen, just from working on a reality show, you can tell when production is there, okay? You can tell by the vehicle types that production is going to be in the house, so you already know that something is going on. Scrappy was not surprised. That's all I got to say to y'all about that. But that's not really what I want to talk to y'all about in this situation with Scrappy. I really want to know what you guys think about this whole situation with Miss Charlene and Kirk and Rashida, okay? So ultimately, we learned that Mama D has been talking to Miss Charlene, okay? And saying that Kirk has been going against the grain, because Charlene has been referring the plus-size customers to her website. So the plus-size customers that are coming into Pressed Houston, she's been referring them to her website instead of the clothing that's in the store. So to me, I'm asking you guys this: is Miss Charlene wrong for trying to sell her own merchandise in Charlene's store? Absolutely, she is wrong for that. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, now if I done sent you to Houston and I done put you up in an apartment, I done gave you probably a good pay rate, why are you referring your customers to your raggedy website to sell your clothes? And I don't really mean that in a negative way. Listen, her website might be the bomb. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, by comparison, you have a whole retail store that you would tell somebody else, go to this website, not the store website, but go to my website so you can get the clothes on my website, because I'm labeling you as plus size. Okay, you're plus size. And so you're going to need to go to my website instead of trying to shop around here in these little skinny girl clothes. Come on to my website. Come on, I got something for you. That's kind of what I feel like is happening right there. And so for that, I feel like she is wrong for that. Okay, she is absolutely wrong for that. So Rashida immediately goes in on her mama when she sees her, and rightfully so. So my thing was Miss Charlene making the sales slow so that she can work her way back to Atlanta? So was it that she didn't want to be there? So that's really my question now for you guys. Did Miss Charlene even want to be in Houston in the first place? Because because Kirk is letting us know that he put somebody in there for a week for a trial run, and the sales were 80 to 85% higher when the new person was there versus than when the mama was there. So really the question for me is, and for you, is the mama actually working at all? Okay, was she just down in Houston trying to get her hair done and get her nails pressed and trying to get her website going for this online retail shop for the plus size women? Okay, was that what she was doing this entire time? I guarantee you that's what she was doing, and she probably definitely won't even working. I ain't seen Malaysia, but I'm gonna take a sip. Anyway, let me know down in the comment section below. I want to know what you guys think. Clarie Merch says, I've been to the gallery in H-Town and press was dry. No customers on a quiet end of the mall. It moved to the center of the mall late last year. Charlene was wrong, but I understand. Thank you. See, this is what I love. This is what I love about being live sometimes. I can get right down to the nitty gritty of a problem because somebody will know something about the location in which we are talking about. So thank you for that bit of information. This is the reason why I like to go live. We can clarify all these types of things. So I want to move right on along. Okay. We talked about the surprise at Cirque. I got another question for y'all. Now, was Joc right for telling on Mama D about looking like she had a drink in her hand? Okay. As I take a sip of my drink, was he wrong for that? Okay, I really just, because in my mind, when he ran back and told Scrappy that Mama D was drinking, I get that he was worried about her health, but maybe he should have pressed her about that before he went to Scrappy. You know what I'm saying? Because that still would have created a moment right there. You know, a lot of times they like to create moments, and so they do little things so that they can create a bigger moment. But in my mind, I'm like, Joc, yo, why didn't you just confront Mama D yourself? And why am I still wearing these earplugs? It's been a long day, y'all. I swear to you, it's been a long day, but we popping through it. We popping through it, okay? Next, Shekinah wants to get LightskinKeisha and Bambi together. I am quite uninterested. Side note, I gotta ask y'all some questions. Do y'all watch the Bangos on YouTube? Because I've seen them pop up on my feed sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, I'm like, I don't know who they are. But then I discovered this LightskinKeisha, and I was like, I didn't know that. She should have just titled the LightskinKeisha and the Man, okay? Because I personally don't know him, but I like him. There is something that I like about LightskinkKeisha's dude. And I feel like it's just because he seems so agreeable. He seems fun. He seems nice, but I don't know. If you guys are watching it, let me know down in the comments and I will definitely check it out and subscribe, okay? Because I'm all about, supporting the hustle of any of the cast members and whatever they're doing. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm a fan and I'm here for the, for the effery as well, okay? KK shows up. I didn't even know she was still gonna be part of this show, but welcome back, KK. I don't really understand the whole beef between Mama D and Mama See. Can somebody explain it to me? Because I really don't get why you would leave your own son. Thank you, Kimberly, for that super stick. Why would you leave your own son's birthday party because somebody that you don't like showed up, specifically if that is the mother of the woman that your son is dating? At a certain point, it's like, try to make it work. Just do your best. Work your hardest to try to make this situation work, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm so tired of seeing some of these like ghetto mama storylines on the show. And I don't mean to say that their moms are ghetto. That's not what I'm saying, because I don't believe that. What I'm saying is I feel like the fighting portrays the moms as being ghetto. Does that make sense? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Because I would never want to disrespect somebody's mom, but I just feel like, with them fighting and stuff like that, I'm tired of seeing the mamas fight. I feel like the mom should be on the show to sort of guide the parents. Now, in the case of Mama Charlene, I feel like in that instance, I feel like she is not being portrayed in a ghetto way, but I feel like this is something that's actually happened. I hope y'all get that. You know what I mean? I really hope I'm making myself clear with that, because I really don't understand what their beef is all about. So next we got to talk about Mr. Stevie J. Am I doing the face right? Did I do the face right? Listen, I'm trying to understand. My question to y'all is this. Is Stevie J being disrespectful to Faith Evans? Give me your comments down below. I don't see Malaysia, but I'm still going to take a drink. Because here's the thing. So Stevie J has been texting Mimi that he's missing his family, okay? So Mimi is wondering if Stevie is up to his old tricks again. So she goes to visit him in the studio. Now, she also lets us know that Faith Evans is the reason that she's actually even getting these child support checks on the regular. Okay, let me put the phone down because let's rap about it for a second. Stevie J, bruh, what is going on, my brother? What is really going on? It baffles my mind when I hear about these reality show stars. Thank you, Leandra. It baffles my mind when I hear about these men on these reality shows and they don't be paying their child support. Like, it's one thing if the woman is not asking for child support and you are just supporting the child. But if she's asking for child support, that clearly means that there is something wrong with the finances that are being not dispersed to her for the child. Okay. So for me, it's like you're on a reality show. You have hits on hits on hits. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, you've been on this show for how long? And you are just now starting to get right on these child support payments. That leads me to ask one major question. What are they paying y'all for this show? Now, I have heard, and I don't know this to be true, but this is what I have heard from people on the streets and people close to the production of these shows, that the Love and Hip Hop people do not pay that much at all. If I'm saying not much at all. So what I'm thinking is typically now for Bravo shows and for I won't say all Bravo shows, but what I'll say is for established shows, you're typically being paid at least 100,000 or hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not in the millions, to still be on these shows after all of these years. At the end of the day, didn't Jocelyn say something about how she was getting royalties off the people that came in on the show after her? Did she say that, or am I wrong? Okay, because if that's the case and Stevie J was her manager, shouldn't he be getting some type of royalties too? I don't know how that works because I've never heard of that on reality TV shows. But I'm just asking the questions that I feel like everybody is going to have when you find out that this man has not been paying for his child support since before he got with Faith. Okay, that just makes me wonder, how much are they paying you? And if they're not paying you that much for it, is this really worth it? Okay, is this really worth it? I feel like he should just get back into the studio and make some more albums for some people in order for him to start making some more money. Start focusing on these hits, less on these reality shows, and then you might get these pockets might get full again. That's what I think. Because as Stevie J, he's a super producer. Let's get back to the money. Let's get back to the money, my brother. Let's get back to the money. Okay. So anyway, now I was thinking to myself, back to this original question: is Stevie J being disrespectful to her? Because he's talking to her like, basically saying, "Do you still want you still want me?" or something like that. And I was like, you're being recorded, sir. Like, you've got a whole wife now by the name of Faith Evans. And from my understanding, Faith don't play, okay? Faith does not play. So to me, it just seemed a little bit disrespectful the way he was handling it. I know if it was me on the other end of that, I would not be feeling too happy about it when he got back home after I saw that episode, okay? Even if it is just TV, I still wouldn't like it because, he got a pass with these women like that. Okay, so anyway, so that was the question. Now, Mimi has abandonment issues, guys, in case you didn't know. So my question to you guys is this. Should you stay single if you have abandonment issues? Should you stay single if you have abandonment issues? All right. I want to know what you guys think about that question. And the reason why I'm going to say this is because of this. Mimi is revealing to Stevie J and us, the audience, that she has abandonment issues and that everyone always leaves her. She breaks down and admits that she didn't have time to figure things out, but from going from relationship to relationship. And basically what she means by that is, what was that man's name that she did the sex tape with? Nico, was that his name? She was saying that she didn't take any time from bouncing from him in the shower and then to the next girl and then to the next girl, to Ty, okay? And she believes that Ty is probably one of the best relationships she's been in, which is very good because I am excited to see her happy. And I'm excited to see her sort of be victorious in this situation because I feel like she's she's been drugged through the mud on the show, whether it was willingly or not. I do feel like she has been drugged through the mud, popped in the face with some flowers by K. Michelle. I mean, she's just been through it with everything that Stevie J did to her. And now she does not even know, because of what went on with him and her, if she can actually be married again to this woman who treats her amazingly. So my question to you is, should you stay single if you have abandonment issues? My thought is yes. You need to get over those issues first, because at the end of the day, what you're going to do is you're going to drag me down with you and your issues, okay? I can be treating you perfect. I didn't come into this relationship with issues. You came into this relationship with issues. So as such, I need you to come to this relationship as a whole person first, okay? Come onto this situation as a whole person first, okay? Now I need a drink. Hold on. And here's why I say that. And I don't say that to come down on Mimi in general. I just say that to say that so many people get into relationships and situationships while they're still in their own minds feeling damaged. And by her own admission, she is still damaged. So for me, I feel like she needs some type of relationship counseling in order for her to move to the next level. Now, that can either be counseling with Ty or counseling without Ty. But at the end of the day, she needs some time to understand what these issues are, where they come from, how she can resolve them, and how she can move on. Now, if Ty wants to go her to these sessions, I think that that would be excellent. You know what I'm saying? I do think that that would be excellent, but I'm so sick and tired of people jumping into situations and relationships and ruining other good people because they have major issues that they cannot get over, okay? That's kind of where I'm coming from. And there you go, Miss Hollywood. Yep. There's her storyline. That's her storyline right there. Okay. So I want to kind of move on. So we get to this whole situation with Joc and his new club, South Beach. So let me talk about Joc for a second before I actually get into the topic of what we're actually going to be speaking about at this point. I guess for me, I have to make an apology because initially when I saw him talking about this whole Uber-like situation and him driving Scrappy in a couple of episodes back, I really didn't quite get what he was doing, but apparently this is Joc's own Uber-like company. So for me, somebody had sent me a message and saying something about how Joc had a net worth of 8 million or something like that. Now I need to Google that, but what I did do was some research, and I'm really coming to get an understanding that this man is about his hustle, and I'm not mad at that whole situation at all. I am not mad at that at all. So he invites Shekinah to come to the club before it opens so that she can taste some food. He also invites, I guess, LightskinKeisha and Coco, the Vangos, otherwise known as, to come over and talk too. But Shekinah has other plans. Shekinah has plans on reconciling Bambi and LightskinKeisha and all of that whole situation. Now, she kind of knows she was wrong for that, because anytime you try to resolve some issues with some people who really ain't ever been cool with each other in the first place, you got to know it's not going to end well in this situation, boo. And when Bambi walked in, she looked like she came in ready to scrap, okay? No pun intended, but she came in looking like she was ready to scrap. And at the end of the day, Shekinah also knows that Scrappy not going to F with anybody that Bambi don't F with either. So, and that's rightfully so. If we married or if we together and I don't mess with them, you don't mess with them either. Okay. You ain't got to be nasty to them, but right in my presence, like, we're not going to have all this. We're not going to have all this sunshine and light stuff right now. Okay. Until we work it out. Okay. But I don't really have beef like that with people in my life. So that's beyond me. But anyway, the question on the table is LightskinnKeisha a homewrecker, or is Bambi doing too much? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this whole situation, because Shekinah wants the two of these people to just wrap up the issue. But Bambi, for her part, feels like, you screwed over my girl. You was messing with this man while he was with my homegirl, Amy. Okay. And so now Amy is without a man, and now you have Amy's man. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about what I think about this situation. We're going to go ahead and discuss it. Again, I don't see Malaysia, but I think somebody wrote her name down. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I just want to take a sip. This is my thing. There is something I have to agree with Keisha. I think Keisha said this. LightskinnKeisha. I think she said something like, you don't go to the woman, you go to the man. Okay. So in my mind, if I find out that my significant other is cheating on me with somebody else, why would I go to somebody else? I'm going to my significant other. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. You're like, so my thing is this. Women, I feel like women, particularly on this show, again, it's called Love and Hip Hop, are always put in these positions where they are taking their issues out that they really have with the man. They're taking it out on the woman, thus putting themselves against another woman. At the end of the day, your issue is with the man that left you, not the woman. Okay. The woman can't take nothing that a man ain't willing to walk towards. Bottom line. A person cannot be taken from another person. That person walked willingly away from Amy to LightskinKeisha. Okay, he went and he said, "I'm gonna go get a YouTube check." Okay, bye, girl. She on the way up, and you're not doing nothing for me. Whether he's right or wrong, Amanda, thank you. Whether he's right or wrong, that's what he chose to do. Sometimes we vilify the person that the man or the woman left somebody else for. We can't vilify that person. At the end of the day, they left you. Okay? They left. Now, how you feel about that situation might make them a villain, but ultimately what they did was really save you from a life of misery, because they would have realized early on that you were not for them and that they needed to go. And what you want to do is you want to applaud the person for actually having the guts to leave, because they are saving you from a lifetime of misery and they are allowing you to go find somebody else. Now, if he was cheating, he was dead wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and say, I'm gonna call it a spade a spade. If he was cheating, he was dead wrong. But ultimately, don't be mad at the girl. Be mad at the dude, because you don't know the other person. And if you do know the other person, then you can be mad at them too and beat them up as well. Although I don't really condone violence, but sometimes life happens. So again, in this situation, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my opinion. I feel as though Bambi is being slightly hypocritical here, because she was in that hot tub with Kirk seasons upon seasons ago. And granted, she's probably learned and grown from that. But I feel, and Katrina says Bambi was sleeping with Scrappy when he was still with Erica. Okay, so I feel as though Bambi is holding this grudge against the Amy that we have never even seen. Okay, we've never seen Amy, and if we're not going to see Amy, can we please stop bringing her up? Can we please stop bringing her up? I don't want to hear Amy's name one more time. Although Amy is my mother's name, I don't want to hear this Amy's name not one single second more, because we have not seen her. If somebody know who Amy is, please pull her up. Let me know who she is. She better be a bad bee, okay? She better be a bad bee, because we keep hearing about Amy and we've never seen her, Bambi. Now, if you had said it was Malaysia, then yes, we would get it. We would have some sort of feeling about this situation, but we don't know Amy. We keep hearing Amy's name, and we don't want to keep hearing Amy's name because she's not relevant to the storyline. So, Bambi, you're going to have to let it go. Okay? B. Walker says Amy is her best friend, so she is biased. Absolutely. Jada, right. She better be a bad bee. She better be a bad bee. Amy the rapper. Is that who it is? Is Amy a rapper too? Somebody let me know. LightskinnKeisha told Bambi to go get gum treatment. Amy probably told Bambi to let it go. I mean, granted, what it does is, I get it. It creates a storyline. It creates a reason for you to have tension with somebody, where you probably would have went into this season not having any tension with anybody, because sometimes without an antagonist, there's no storyline for you. You know what I'm saying? See, some people will have ready-made storylines, regardless of what that is. Rashida and Kirk, the reason why they have lasted so long on the show is because they have ready-made storylines that are naturally occurring. They're naturally dramatic. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what Bambi's storyline would have been. Not to say that, I get it. Maybe she would have just been a friend. Maybe she just would have been the friend to Sierra that while Sierra's going through a lot of this stuff. And who knows where the storyline is going to go as we continue to progress. Because when Love and Hip Hop tends to show us their previews for the season, really they show us previews for a lot of what happens in the first three to 5 episodes. So we don't really know where else Bambi is going to go with this whole situation. And honestly, does LightskinKeisha even last on this show based on what we have seen from the preview? Because I know y'all saw that, because Akbar B is going to be coming for her. And Akbar B has already said that they never really got to film together because she said that LightskinKeisha kept running from her. So I don't really know how much more of LightskinKeisha we're going to see on that show, but I guess we can watch her on the Bangos. I don't know. Does Bambi still sell hair? I honestly don't know. That's a very good question. Overall, I want to know what you guys think of this show, this episode. Also, let me know of what you guys are hoping to see next episode and what you guys think of the season so far. I want to just give me your ideas of kind of what you guys are thinking. I want to know. I am enjoying it so far. I feel like I try to review shows that I enjoy, and when I don't enjoy it, I just don't talk about it no more. I'm enjoying it right now. Oh, thank you, Jada. LightskinkKeisha beat up Akbar already. Oh, really? Is that something that we're gonna see? B Walker 464. Is that something that we're gonna see later on in the season? Because I couldn't tell. Somebody ripped out somebody's weave in the trailer, but I didn't know who it was. Soon these reality show people will be dropping down in the chat bothered. You know what's funny about that? If they can, if they want to, I mean, at the end of the day, I'll bring them on. If they want to talk, if they really want to chat or whatever, we can chat. They can curse me out. I don't care. This is all in fun. Scrappy needs to put that song back up because he pulled out. That's just business. Well, you know what? And here's the thing, though. Some people will do stuff like that. Some people will feel like they're the bigger star. So they might have done a song because it might have been a good check from the label or something like that. And then they'll post the song. I've seen a lot of influencers do little things like this. They'll post whatever they were supposed to post, and then they'll take it down after like 24 hours. So for promo on social media, it could have been a situation where he was like required to do it for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, he was like, I'm taking this thing down because I don't really think that the song is going to go anywhere. And then they won't want to be associated with the artist. In my mind, that's almost kind of what it sounded like. To me, you see it with influencers all the time, or people who call themselves influencers. Not to say that Scrap is considered an influencer. He's a rapper, obviously, but ultimately that's how it kind of goes down in the industry a lot of times. Tokyo and Vanity and Akbar get into wait, hold on. Katrina says Tokyo Vanity and Akbar get into it about LightskinkKeisha. Okay. I would be here for seeing how that whole situation plays out. I'm hoping that we see it. Thank you, Deborah Smith, for that. Elle says, I didn't like the way Bambi handled the situation with Sierra and Karlie either. Okay, can we talk about this real quick? I want to talk about this real quick because I feel like, did you guys feel like Bambi was egging Sierra on to not really be cool with Karlie? Did you guys feel like that? Let me know down in the chat if you felt like, was Bambi sort of pushing Sierra not to kind of be cool with Karlie? I almost felt that too. So I want to get somebody else's opinion about that as well. Let me know down in the chat if you guys felt like that. And I'm really looking forward to seeing Bow Wow's ex come back up on the show. I'm really, 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 really I just saw a comment. I'm not gonna even I can't. I'm really kind of interested in seeing, is it Kiyomi? Is that her name? I'm interested to see what she kind of brings with the situation with Shooter. Do you think that that's going to cause a problem with Sierra for some reason? For some reason, I feel like they're about to push that as a story for Sierra. NC Old School says, yeah, Bambi had a negative. Oh, no, I was trying to. Scooter be getting these girls, though. And I'm reading y'all comments. Y'all comments are cracking me up. Yeah, that's what I was feeling like. It was a comment that I was trying to highlight. And why don't they make Bambi a main character? Because I feel like she's very much so at the center of a lot of the drama this season. Will they ever make her a main character? I mean, obviously it doesn't, she's still getting checks, right? Obviously that's happening. But ultimately, why won't they just make her a main cast? And did you guys like Bambi on Basketball Wives? Oh my God, Philly Diva says she's the Marlo of Love and Hip Hop. Oh gosh, you guys are cracking me up. Shout out to Jada for holding it down in the chat. I really just sending mad love out to her right now. I don't think she's a main character because Erica's Rashida and are the favorites. Are we going to see more of Erica this season? Do you guys think? I mean, for me, I wouldn't mind seeing more of her. Rose says you're devastated that Kiyomi is dating Shooter. I feel as though Bambi, I feel like what would also add more interest to Bambi is if we saw Malaysia as well. I mean, more than the cameos that she makes in every other scene, but some speaking parts. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna show up in all of these episodes, you might as well actually have get some real camera time and actually do some talking and some socializing with Bambi. Like for real. I mean, I see her at every party. She was legit at every party and every scene in this episode. Malaysia would take over. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, Miss Hollywood. I think that's going to be real good. Wait, no. Kiyomi went from Bow Wow on Growing Up Hip Hop to OnlyFans to you know what? Listen, so so question for y'all. OnlyFans seems like the wave for people to make money these days. I was supposed to interview Johnny Blaze. We have been in contact, and I'm gonna still try to interview her actually, because I just like her grind, what she's doing. But beyond that, she was saying that I think she had made like $500,000 from OnlyFans, and I was like, That is the way. Maybe Kiyomi is making some coins on that OnlyFans. Listen, I ain't mad at people that get their hustle on. It ain't something that I would want to do, but ultimately, I'm just interested. Like, oh, is that where that's the people making their money? Especially right now, you ain't got nothing else to do. Make yourself an OnlyFans page. You know, do a little twerk, something or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Get your coins in. Yes, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reach out to her again. We have been in contact, I think, over Christmas, sipping some. We have been in contact over, I think, actually Thanksgiving break. Thanksgiving, because I was visiting Atlanta for like a week and we were trying to connect, but we couldn't make our schedules work. So hopefully we can actually get her to jump on one of these lives. And I want to talk to her about like, yo, like put us all onto this OnlyFans hustle. Like, do you got to take off all your clothes and stuff? That's what I want to know. If I could just sit there and look, you know, I might get on that myself, but I'm all about making a coin. Oh, okay. So OnlyFans is the business. Okay. Wait. Oh my God, y'all killing me. One of y'all was Johnny Blaze was dating this DJ in Charlotte. She blasted him. Oh, snap. Let me know what's up if you're making that much money from an OnlyFans. Spread the word. Listen, I feel like, and Johnny said, I feel like what she said on her Instagram was that all she do is twerk on there, and she be making that much money. I'm like, I could just I walk around in my underwear or something and maybe make some money too. I mean, come on now. If that's the wave. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. I could go on with y'all all day. But okay, so that's what we got going on for Love and Hip Hop, y'all. I just wanted to come on here, shoot it up with y'all, chat it up, and find out what you guys are doing. I will continue to do the Love and Hip Hop reviews live because I feel like I like the interaction a lot better. Thank you, Jada, for holding it down, moderating the chat. I really appreciate that. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm still balancing trying to do this lives in the mornings or in the afternoons. It just kind of feels like I wanted to do mornings, but y'all, it'd be so hard to get out of bed in the morning sometimes that in my mind, wait, OnlyFans, you have to pay to view lives. Oh, what? I see what those OnlyFans girls makes. One girl has 20,000 saved up on her account and they blocked her from getting, wait. See, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about right there. If I cannot rely on you as a service provider to be handing me my coins when I'm making them while I'm walking around twerking, I'm not going to be on your platform. Nope. Yeah, so afternoons or mornings, I'm gonna try to. I better not see your legs. I'm not gonna be on there. I couldn't. But I mad love to everybody that does. I am always a fan for people getting their hustle on. Wait. This is why people should just pay you to make them a whole website and collect the coins. Listen, y'all need a website? You need a website? Want to make your coins? Hit up Jada. Hit up. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna figure out what works best the afternoons. I personally am not gonna do nights because I be in the bed at like 10, okay? But then I can't get up out the bed until like 8. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need a lot of sleep. Thank you, Miss Hollywood. So, you know, Y'all cracking me up. Y'all cracking me up. Anyway, thank you guys for showing so much love. I really, really appreciate you guys. You know, we're gonna get this thing down on a regular basis, but you guys will always be able to expect the Love and Hip Hop reviews to be live. The Atlanta and the Potomac lives, reviews may start going live as well. It just kind of depends. I love the interaction that we have, so I'm just gonna kind of see how it goes, and we'll test it out and we'll see how it works. But for the most part, I'm gonna try to figure out this daily live situation if I can, whether it should be morning or afternoons, or if it's just too much, then I'll let you guys know that as well. But I'm trying my hardest to put out as much content as possible. I really do end the day. If you guys haven't followed my Unfiltered page, you can follow that one too. That's just interviews and rants that I have. So we'll see how that continues to play out. As long as it doesn't overwhelm me, I'll keep doing it. Shout out to everybody out there who is new to the channel. Subscribe, hit that notification bell button, and y'all know what's up. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much, y'all. I love y'all. Oh, let me know. Something I'm really passionate about, y'all, is relationship talk. So if you guys are interested in that, we can start doing that too. Like, I mean, and we can do sort of like a little, you know, just a little chit chat, like, you know, question and answer type situation, because I'm all about relationships. I can go off and preach some sermons about some relationships. So let me know if that, and maybe we can talk about some sex work too. Okay. Sip and Socialize. We might have to have you back and give us the good details. Okay. Sip and Socialize says these men are frustrated. These men are frustrated and stressed, and they paying us daily. That's what I'm talking about. You better get them coins. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm jumping off here. I got some more things I need to do. I got schoolwork I need to handle as well. I will chat with y'all later. Thank you so much for the love. Join my texting community. If you haven't, it's in the description of this video. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video.